Hair's drying. Which reminds me, where have I put it? Uh, see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I've just washed my hair and that's why I've got a headband on. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for the orders. Um, so I'm just gonna have to brush it and do something with it. Hi, I brought myself. Hi, Fifth World. I brought myself. Do you know? I never know what title to put, and I'm just like, I'll just put what pops into my head. Um, this comb came today because I'm thinking we use plastic. Hi, Bam Bam. Hi, is it Lambie Pie? Is it 25? A wooden comb. And I thought it was going to be smaller than this, but I'm good. Gonna chat, but it's probably not going to make sense. Well, it will, because you lot who know what I'm talking about know. Hi. Is it kryptonite, is it? I'm rubbish at reading. Yeah, well, it's a nice size, and it's wood, and I thought, well, we brush our hair with plastic. You know, I've got that thing about hair at the minute being your antennae. What would we have used years ago? Wood or bone? Get yourself a wooden comb. Did you watch Bumblebee, Dolly? Do you mean the film? Haven't seen it yet. I haven't been to the pictures to see anything for about... I don't know what the last thing I saw at the pictures was. You can call me Crypt... What, like Kryptonite? Kalal, or whatever his name is. No, I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's got some things in the film. Yes, I sent it. Oh, okay. Well, what have I been watching before getting to chat? The thing is, I was going to come and talk about you know who, Q, Trump, but I won't. I might as well do it tomorrow because I thought I'd be able to watch the, what's it called? Senate Union speech thing. Can't remember what it's called. But in the UK, it won't be on till about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be asleep because my eyes won't be awake for that. So I'll have to catch up with all that tomorrow. But we know something's going down on the 5th today, you know. Tribunals are in the, so, Yes, yes, Bam Bam, I was over there. I was going to say, I was watching Edge of Wonder. I haven't seen all of it because there was too many things to watch, and then Unbiased on the Fence came on, too much to watch. Yeah, State of the Union, sorry, address. I saw David Wilcox talking on Edge of Wonder about the military tribunal, so, we all sort of know about that. Therefore, staying up to watch it. I try and stay up to watch it, but I know I'll get in bed and I'll be like this. I might, if I fall asleep and then I wake up around that time, I'll put it on. But I know I won't be able to keep my eyes awake here in the UK, so I'll probably see it all tomorrow. So we know things are going down and already lots of things have happened, but you know how, if you're into this, you know how they play it, and so that'll probably be tomorrow. Oh, don't get me wrong, I can stay up late, but I was up early. I've got a little one, so I have to get up early, so trust me, I shall be tired. But anyway, probably not, because then you have to catch up on it. But like I said, if I'm awake around that time, if I wake up, sometimes I do, I'll probably watch it, but it'll most likely be tomorrow. So anyway, yeah, you can check it out on Edge of Wonder, what they've been saying, with the alliance and stuff like that. But talking about films, I have been watching, before I start talking about water and stuff. Oh, what's it called on Netflix? Something called Night Flyers. Sci-fi. I'm sat there watching it, you know, like you do, because you can see things once you know you like. And it was really good because it had things in it about it was a bit freaky, little bit violent in bits, but it was about they were trying to find I think it's called the Vulcan or the Vulcanary, this other spaceship. But the spaceship they were on, things kept happening, but they had this young lad who was telepathic. Now, if you know about ETs and all that sort of stuff, or entities or energy, whatever you want to call it, or we were once telepathic. So this lad who was supposed to be like, he was called A1 or an E1, I can't remember. But he had telepathic powers. Now, things started going wrong on the ship, and they thought it was him. But they found out sort of thing, because you can go and watch it and see if you see what I saw. They thought it was him with these powers making people see things because things would happen, but you sort of find out in the end. He drew, I'm going to show you some of my drawings in a minute. He was drawing some drawings because he kept him in this vault because his powers were very strong, you know, of the mind. And some of the pictures were quite freaky. Now, they were like, oh, look at all these pictures are a bit freaky. And someone said, no, they're the pictures that he sees of people on this ship, of their thoughts. But they were all sort of not nice things, and you thought they were bad, but when you found out the people's stories, it was things that had happened to them in the past, you know, with all this stuff going on about the past and the future, and have you got past lives? So that's what I was thinking. But also the things that keep you in fear now from the past, like I'm a bit funny with heights. Maybe something happened in my past life because I do believe in all that. But it was just interesting. But one of the things on the ship wasn't this boy. Sorry to like spoil it a bit, but one of the things on the what year is the Night Flyers? It's new, I think. I'll find out because I was like, you can tell it's new because I was like, because on the ship, a guy's mother died on it, and her essence went into the ship. So it was the ship, the mother ship, that was controlling the people on it with all these weird things happening. All I was thinking, hi Dave. Oh, the energy of the mother who passed away went into the ship. Mothership. It was like the mothership. One thing that ran these spaceships were, guess what they were? Guess what powered the spaceships, which I believe we all are, sort of, like. Guess what powered it? You might have seen it, I don't know. Finally catching a live show. Oh, hi. Guess what powered it? Anyone have a guess? If you've seen it, don't say it. Guess what was powering these because I've got one. Did I put one down my top? Oh, I've got one in my top. It's not on a put locker yet. No, not the mind. I don't know why I've got one down here, but I've just found it. Tesla's free energy system. Magnets. Oh, I feel like Superman now. It's like a shard of what's it called when he chucks it? No. Well, crystals. The crystals powered it, and the crystals in this thing were very strong. I've not seen all the series yet. It was a series. I was binge watching at weekend. That's the thing with me. A new series comes out, I'm like, binge watching. I just sit there like, because I didn't have the little one, I was like, oh, no, binge watch. Yeah, the crystals powered the spaceships. Now, if anyone knows, if you're into that sort of stuff, when you actually go researching, they go on about like certain things that power these ET spaceships. Crystal, which I was thinking, but aren't we all crystalline? Because water is like a liquid crystal, which I was saying the other day. It's called the Night Flyers. It's not scary. It's a little bit violent, but it's all right because I watch it, so it's all right. But when you start realize, like at the beginning, you think, oh, this is a bit, but then when you watch it, you're like, especially if you got your eyes open, you're like, oh yeah. But I quite like it. I like sci-fi stuff anyway. So they were powered by crystals, and I was like, all this stuff about energies that we are, because we are an energy, and I believe we're light beings, but we're light beings. So what's the light? The Son of Christ. We all have Christ within us. Sorry about this, but this is going to get mixed up because I've wrote it down, but it's all going to get mixed up. what are they always trying to hide in the sky with chemtrails? They're trying to cover the sun, especially here in the UK. It's all right in America where I know they chemtrail you, or they were, but you get a lot more sun than us. So, I remember years ago when I was like a teenager, when we had summers, it was hot. The sky was blue, the sun was yellow, it was hot. It was nothing like these chemtrails now. Noticed, I'll watch it, yeah. Because they're trying to, now I think they might have been raining stuff on us, but I also think it was to cover the sun because we work off the sun because we are solar beings. We're light beings, therefore we work off the sun like plants because we are all connected. Think Avatar. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say as well, Tom. Through lack of sun, we get depressed in winter because we need the vitamin D and stuff. That's why a lot of people get down. But I think, they're saying, oh, it's the what's it called? It's the weather. It's the you know, it just seems gloomy all the time. If it's gloomy, we feel down. When it's sunny, you have more energy because you work like a solar panel, and you should be out in the sun. And a great guy, I want you to go and see. Some of you might know about this guy. I only came across him yesterday, and I was like, wow, young guy, American. He's been doing it for a few years, but brilliant. His videos, you need to go and listen to him. I'm going to show you a snippet of what I was listening to before. I was like, spot on. You need to go and check out. You might have heard of him. Master of the Earth, is it, or something? Master of Earth. No, he's not. No, it's not called Master of Earth. It's called... Oh, yeah, Master of Earth. But I think I'm on Wiley Schmidt or something. Master of Earth sunlight video.
Sunburn.
Just listen to this a little bit.
They have to always seek shelter because their bodies are no longer stands that the closer it is to nature, the closer it will be to us, the energy that's giving it life. Everything that has to do with your body is always based on your level of consciousness. The closer you are to source, the closer you are to nature, the more life will be in your body. The further you are from source, the further you are from nature, the less life is going to be in your body.
It needs to be outside.
You will find that it will subconsciously choose things that gives it life. It will subconsciously do things that makes it grow. It will do things that gives it life. But if your body is not connected to nature, if it's not connected to source, your body will be dumb. It will do things that will be destructive to it. The human body literally gets energy from the environment. Anything that's natural, trees, the wind, water, all these things give the human body energy.
Which is true. Natural things from Mother Earth and around us, because that's why the war they've been playing on us, which he says as well, is through our food, through taking away sunlight, through, if you think about it, kids sitting all the time now in front of computers. The computer light off a screen is not sunlight. We have artificial light. Like my eldest, it's awful. He goes on it. I said to him, you need to, well, even saying you need to open the curtains, you're not getting it properly through glass. So you think you're inside and you have a lot of sun coming through, which is great, but it's not like being outside. Kids don't want to go out anymore. They want to sit in. We need sunlight.
Expands the level of consciousness.
Yeah, we are all connected.
And this is no secret, ladies and gentlemen. The sun
have you? It's good, isn't it?
The closest any living thing can get to the source. It's one of the most easiest accessible energy sources that any living being can use to
he talks about hair as well.
Amplify, to expand the consciousness within their bodies. All they want is to keep us in darkness. In order to ensure that humans stay in darkness, we must be tampered with. The human body must be forcibly changed.
And that's what they've been doing.
The human body knows the truth. It naturally seeks energy. It naturally seeks consciousness. It naturally seeks anything that will
So,
give it life. One of the first organs that are
okay.
targeted is our hair. Hair can
Again,
be
hair.
seen as a form of natural mind control. Hair is an actual living tissue, it's an actual living organ.
Avatar.
And hair is light sensitive. The fact that we have hair will make us act and behave differently. We need to understand that this is our friends, ladies and gentlemen. This is not our enemy. Hair is playing an active role in our lives. And whether we know it or not, the more natural, the more healthy our hair is, and that's very rare in this
That's why
society.
I'm
It's
not
very
blow
rare to
drying
find
it.
somebody that
It's wet.
actually has healthy hair. It actually influences you subconsciously to seek the light, to do things that gives you life. Subconsciously, hair will influence the individual. If you're a living thing, if you're attached to a host, you will be involved in that host light that can only travel through.
So if you want to check him out, he's really, 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 really good. Master of Earth. And he's really good. And it's just making sense about everything, really. And Dave, I think you just said you've been watching him as well. I just came across him yesterday, thought he's brilliant. He was talking about light. That's why I believe they have these chemtrails to also block the light out, because that's what we need. That's why people do get depressed. So if you think, especially here in the UK, we don't have sunshine, like in America. So you might think we get more depressed over it because it's a bit more gloomy. Well, it will if they keep covering the sun up, because we know they have weather machines and this, that, and the other, and this sort of stuff to stop people from being happy. And this is true anyway. Samson the other night, good for. Oh yeah, like all plants, like all my plants. Oh, I'll tell you what I got today when I didn't even know. When you're on holiday, that's why you get your little holidays when you're working and you're going in the sun and you're like, whoa, I've got my 2 weeks holiday here and my 2 weeks holiday there. I'm sitting in the sun and, oh, I'm all energised and relaxed and we're loving it and I'm happy. You come back home, especially if you're coming home to the UK, and you're like, it's not always like that, but you're like, because that just proves one thing. We work off sunlight and so do plants. So that's why they're also covering the free film. That's why they're also covering the sun up, because we energise off the sun. It's sort of a food as well. We are solar. We call ourselves light beings, which we are solar beings, like solar rays of the sun. We're solar beings, light beings. Talking about plants. So I'm just saying you need to get out in nature. When the sun's out, it's quite hard over here because the weather's not been good. But when the sun's out, get out. Even if you sit in your garden, if you live in a flat and you've got a little decking area or a balcony, sit in it or go for a walk if you haven't got a garden. 17 people watching. I bought another plant today because guess what happened? There's a succulent over there. I dropped it on the floor and smashed it and they fell off, but I do believe you can regrow these leaves. So what I did is they're in the kitchen. Hopefully this will regrow and I've not killed it. And it should sprout because I bought some like this where they were just leaves, so I should be able to sprout some more succulents. Also, I bought a new one today because when I go food shopping I always buy a little plant. So I got this and guess what it is? I didn't even know what it was. I'm so chuffed because I was actually going to buy the stuff and then thought, hang on a minute, that looks a bit familiar. And it didn't say it was this plant, but I know it is because I Googled it. Well, I wanted to buy something and then realised, and it's got 3 plants stuck in one, so I'm going to separate them. So I'll have 3 and grow them big. So does anyone know what this is? I do talk to my plants. I play them 432 music, Dave, and I give them distilled water. That's why, look at that big pink one. Yes, it's aloe. It's aloe vera. You all right, Vera? This is Vera. They've got names as well, by the way. This is Vera. Aloe Vera. You all right? Yeah, this is aloe vera. And I realised that because I was like, mother-in-law. I thought, hey, that looks like aloe vera. Snapped a little bit off down there because it was broke. And I realised it was because I was going to get the aloe vera gel to put on my face and use for different things because you can use it for everything. And then I know it's natural. It's not got anything in it. And I thought, yeah, it's good for sunburns. And I thought, it's an aloe vera plant. It didn't even say that in Morrison's. It just said house plant. I was like, that's aloe vera. But it's actually got three separate ones. So if I separate out to different pots, which I'll get from charity shop, because actually I've got one in there, yeah, I put it in there. Aloe vera. Wait for it to get a bit bigger. Oh yeah, I want a jungle in the house, you see. I want a jungle. Ooh. So I got that today in a heavy pot that I smashed on my knee. My knees are still killing me, people. Some days I feel like I can't walk. I do not know what's going on with my legs at the minute at my age. I really don't. So anyway, a little bit of arty stuff before I talk about stuff. Sandu's on his ordered this bag, so that's good because I've just finishing the back off, which has got dots on it, but it was a little cat. It was a little cat bag. I love cats for cat lovers and buttons for little, what do you call it, wool balls, you know, that cats play with. Also, I've got another bag on the go. I have achy legs. They're not achy, they're like, they can be painful, and sometimes when I walk, it's stopping me from, like I'm sat on something now, not on the floor, I can't get up properly. It feels like it's stopping me from walking sometimes. I just don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Never had it before. There's another bag in the making at the minute. But it obviously when it's all detailed up, it'll look different, and this one will be painted. Some are painted, some are not. So your detoxing on distilled water, doll, it's taking a kick. Yeah, it could be doing. I'm just, it's awful. But it's okay. It's okay. The other night, talking about numbers and synchronicities. Oh, and this one I did the other day, and I put resin on it. I was just seeing what it did. To use it as a coaster, you know, this picture, and it says soul medicine, as I was just saying before, because being out in nature, being out in nature is soul medicine. That's what popped into my head, like a little angel. I seem to be drawing a little angel-y things. Thank you. Well, I've got some drawings to show you before I talk about whatever I'm waffling on about today. So the other night, you know, because I always see 17. If any of you know about Q, but I always see 17 or 11. 17, 17, 17, 17. If I go on someone's channel, it's 17, like 17 this. So, you know, when I did this little picture the other day, just randomly quick, I just thought I'll just randomly open a page and just draw on the first page. So what page do I go and open? I open a page. I just went like that. Didn't notice. Just let me find it. Opened it. Drew on it. Right. I'm not going to show you. Drew on it. This little, obviously because I was going to paint over it. And then I was just looking inside the head because it said, I was like, oh, that's good, yeah. It's got the word George in it. George Bush. It's got the words, where was it? I remember the Patreon's passion. And I thought, yeah, Patreon's passion. And then I looked down at the page and I went, 17. I just went, oh my God. I was like, it just made me laugh. I was like, I was like, honest to God, I just opened the book randomly, because if I'm just drawing in this book randomly, painting on it, and I just opened it up, didn't look, drew on it, saw the Patreon's passion in the middle, and thought, I'm going to look at the page. Just don't even tell me it's number 17. And I looked down and I just burst out laughing. I was like, what? All the time. It makes me laugh. Then, I don't know why this popped in my head today, but I did write a few things down, whether it's going to come out or not. So, went to bed the other night, started sketching. I know I'm going to be showing this again on Friday when I'm doing my art stuff, but there'll be more stuff that I'll have probably drawn by Friday. So, went to bed the other night, this sketch came in my head, so I've not done anything with it yet, so it looks a bit weird. And Dave, I do know about yours. I've still got to do it. Yeah, and then I did another one. And then this came out and my son said, I really like that. This is his favourite picture. I went, what is it? He went, it's a fairy. And I went, well, I really like it. This just came up in my head. And it says, when I write on it, remember who you really are, a beautiful being of the light. With the blue hair again, you know, it's that blue, Because when I do meditate, that's the blue colour that I see, or was seeing, is like the blue. Yeah, so I'll be doing prints. When I get a printer, I'll be doing prints of my artwork. I need to get a printer. Maybe I should treat myself to a printer. I did have a printer. I've had two and they broke for my birthday. Then I've done this one. This is just a sketch, but you know, when things come in my head, I have to write it down, and it's got a little bird on it. This one with a little hummingbird. But obviously it's like quite feminine and naturey, you know, because that seems to be what's coming in. The divine, thank you, the divine, I just draw every day, the divine feminine. And then I drew this and thought, and I'll show you what I wrote underneath. There's another one quickly just sketched out because obviously I've not painted it. And then I wrote underneath, I've got to think about birds at the minute as well. Divine feminine. But I say 9 because feminine has got the letter 9 in it. So I put feminine. If you know about the numbers, 3, 6, 9, 9. Feminine's coming in a lot, isn't it? With the masculine, because to me it's been too masculine all these years, warring and stuff. The feminine needs to come in, not the feminazis, not all that sort of stuff. No. It has to be balanced. We're coming in. It's coming in. And it doesn't mean it's just women, do you know what I mean? But divine feminine, I call it. Feminine, I call it now the divine feminine. And that, I just wrote that down because that's what popped into my head. I was like, Oh, and there we go. And then you have the numbers 3, and I didn't realise that I'd drawn 3 hearts. So I've got the 3. I don't know where the 6 is, but I've got the 9 on there. Mind you, if you turn it up that way. Go with 6. 3, 6, 9. Tesla. So, yeah. And then, I've wrote a load of stuff down. I probably can't read what I've wrote, so. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, Dave, I know this might sound whack, but, you know, I've said to people, like, you see orbs, other people see other things, we're shining a bit as well. I believe people get it through different things, and I actually asked if I could get it through art, because that's the way I think I'm better at communicating through. Like I said, I don't think I'm very good at, but on my paper, drawing. So I could write a lot of stuff down now. I'm looking at it thinking, oh God, like, But yeah. Well, Tapper, that isn't real. This is plastic. I didn't buy it, my mum did, because my mum seems to hate trees. She likes things plastic, I don't, but it's just there because it looks real. It is a good one, but I'd rather have real plants. My mum's always like, cut the trees down, do this. I'm like, Mother, you're killing the earth. You're like Hitler's side, you are. Stop it. Anyway, I'm going to try and see what I wrote down, because these were off videos. I was watching snippets and I just thought brilliant. Because I'm biased on the fence, obviously, and I know Dave was over there before. Shane, I keep calling him Sean. I've just said to him, I'm going to stop calling you Sean. I keep calling him Sean. I don't know why. I've got to catch up with that after, because obviously I've come on now. You're tapping it. Yeah, I think we all get it through us. Get it out in different ways. Did you see the emails I sent you about the 6 emails? No, but I will look. You know what, mate? It'll be in spam. But when you're talking about, who did you have on? I don't know if it was today. I forget when I see it. The guy with the hair, long hair. I can't remember his name. And he was showing like what Fifth World does, like what you do with all the great pictures. Like I said, everyone's doing it different. The pictures and the lights and the orbs and things shining. And some people don't see it, some people do. But you're talking about Dr. Emoto as well, because there's that water thing again. Because when these lights come in, that have always been there, when these sort of expand, it's like water. That's what I keep saying. It's water. The water's above, the water's below. That's how I see it. Crystal, fluid, crystal, plasma, whatever you want. I'm just like, yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at here. And then I went on Lisa Transcendence Brown, the lady with T. Taylor and some others that do the crystalline DNA. And she was talking about seeing the multi-dimensions, because that's what I believe is coming in. That's why people are seeing different things, especially orbs and stuff like that. She's a tree hater. I'm a tree hugger. She's a tree hater. I'm like, Mom, oh. She's already cut a tree down in my garden. And she's after another one next door. And I'm like, will you just leave it? Oh. She'd like concrete city. I'm like, no, that's not what we don't want. We can't work without nature, sunlight. We're connected. Avatar film. And she was talking about realities and oh no, I'm on the wrong side. She was talking about oh no, yeah. She's talking about realities, linear to, is it quantum, vibrational transitions. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The ability to see and understand and experience, because that's what I believe all this is. When all this stuff comes out of everything, it's trickling out, like the disclosure on certain things. It's the people are getting these abilities now to see and understand, because we see things but we don't understand them sometimes, but they've always been there. That's what I think. And she just said the ability to understand, experience, living, breathing, alive and conscious earth, because the earth is alive and we've been killing it off without knowing. I don't mean us per se, but it has a DNA of its own. Yeah. And then she was saying about transitions of the old, because we need to transition from the old, because we've been in this old matrix. She was saying about matrix inside us all, because it's inside us. Different, grids, gridding, networking systems, which makes me think of Avatar again. Networking systems, hair thing, earth, systems, because that old system needs to go. Even if we're talking about Q, that old guard system, a bit scary at first, but it needs to go. Plasma, crystalline light body, different processes and phases that we have to go through, so does the earth. Elevate our consciousness, bringing our body along with it. I was saying that to someone, because we know this is the meat flesh thing, it's the ego thing, our essence drives this, but I do believe bringing it along this time. And she said bringing it along to it's fully anchored in a higher dimension realms within us. This is all within us as well, these realms. Hear, see, feel, experience. Learning, we're going to have to learn everything, relearn everything again. Wiping the slate clean, because obviously we know we've been lied to, we've been taught things wrong. We need to be taught right. Oh, does she? But that was really good. If you haven't been over to Lisa Transcendence Brown, it's just brilliant. And she was sat outside in the sun, and I thought, well, is she shining yet? Is she shining? And she just turned to the light, and there was big specks here, specks here. It was a massive, crystalline, if you know what I'm talking about. What else was I watching? She was just basically saying being a divine soul here, or home, she said. I can't remember what I wrote down. But living as our higher self. Human is ego, as we know. Spirit is the divine. The spirit resides in us, Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it. We drive this ego thing. We're not our ego, we're not our personalities. So you can go and check that out. What else? What did I write down? I sort of see it like this. I drew this before. This body outside is this, but we have an essence inside, the spirit, what drives us. This is our real side. This is our real self, which is within. Within us is this. I don't know what I wrote down. I put spirit, divine self. This is human. This is spirit, divine self, Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it, God, shining from within. And I wrote on here, as within, so without, you shine. So, as within, so without. When you shine out what you've got within, to the world, to everyone, because that's what you should be doing, the light shines out, doesn't it? Because we are light beings, we are solar beings, and that's why they say when you light up or people see you shining, because you shine from within, because that's what we are, spiritual light beings of light. That's how I see it anyway. That's how I see it. I put light beings, we are solar beings, good mood. I talked about that before. In winter, you get moody when there's not a lot of sun. If you're in a place where you don't get a lot of sun, and good vibes. That's why I believe the chemtrailers as well, because it when it comes over here, it spreads out. If anyone's seen it, and it goes cloudy, and we've had lots of you see it. I've said to my dad ages ago, we didn't used to have skies like that. It spreads where it's murky and the sun's behind it. We need the sun. Everything needs the sun. Animals, plants, us, everything, Gaia, and that's why they get us with our food. So the guy I was telling you about before, Earthmaster, that's why they get us in our food and stuff like that, because it's not from the earth. It's processed. It's this, that, and the other. So that's why we're not working properly to our full potential. And then you think of the light bringer. Oh, the light bringer. Well, the light bringer is the sun. It was the Son of God, not S-O, is the S-U-N, the S-O-N, the light bringer, Son of Christ consciousness. We're like plants. We need that, don't we? We have feelers, we have receptors, we have little hairs all over us like plants do. You are the sun. You are Christ consciousness. Shine your light from within. Exactly. That's where the light comes from. It comes from within. You have to go within and shine it out. That's why people say, oh, you're glowing, or you're this, that, and the other. You have an aura. I think Michelle was talking about auras on Unbiased on the Fence just before I came over, because I do that. I can look at a plant and you can see like the energy around it. And when I was at the park the other week with my son, I was even looking at not when you're looking out, but when you're looking at certain things, I'm like, I can see around it, and things waver, like it's a mirage, and I'm like, yeah, what's that? Yeah, I love that. Yeah, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Oh, and then I put Edge of Wonder, David Wilcock, because they're going on about cute at the minute, but I can't really go on about that because I can't watch it yet. So, what else? I had loads of energy on Sunday. That's why I did that song, but I didn't keep the song up because that's just how I was feeling, because Dave and I can't remember the guy who did the other song, 432, just inspired me. But I had lots of lots of energy on Sunday. Today's been a bit weird. I've had energy, but I've felt, this sounds really weird, silent. I don't mean silent because I'm obviously talking. I've just felt like I've had no thoughts in my head. Like I don't even know what to call it. Like nothing, no facial expression. Just like, no. John Binney, that's it. Yeah, they're great. Oh, I also got some. This is just random. Because I keep painting angels at the minute for some reason. I've just ordered some of these because these are gorgeous. If you like incense, these, if you had smell-o-vision, I'd be like this. Oh, they smell really fresh. You get some that really stink. Like, I don't know. These smell like baby powder. They're gorgeous. But it's by Stanford on eBay. They're cheap. Angel's Touch. They smell absolutely gorgeous. Really, really fresh. I know they smell like fresh washing or something. But I just thought that's funny because my favourite one's called Angel's Touch Incense Sticks and they are gorgeous. And anyone who's missed it before, I bought myself a wooden comb because we brush our hair with plastic and I don't think it's good. And I'm going to stick some crystals on it. Trying to not dry my hair with a hairdryer. Killing my little tentacles off. It's Taurus energy you're feeling in March. You will feel it even more. Yeah. Well, I've been leaving all this, obviously planetary stuff and this, that and the other and all this stuff that's going on. People getting different energies and pulses that are going around. Even Q told us about that, the pulses of energy because we are all energy. That's what we are. It's energy. We are our energy that drives this vehicle. And like I keep saying, I keep getting resonating with videos and different people like Earthmaster that I've just found. And then Dave, you said you're watching him and he's just brilliant. He's been doing it for a few years, but brilliant. Because that's why I believe you will find your way. If you're on the right track of wanting to find things out, things pop up. Things, oh, who's that there? Obviously, because it gets recommended, but I do believe in that. I brought some lavender. I've got oils. I've got lavender, a big jar of lavender flowers, dried flowers, and I have them hanging off my bed as well, so I can smell them. But I do believe in all this good energy that's coming. You can feel it. Things are changing, stepping up to a different level. What I don't know, whatever you want to say. I can feel. I've took my slippers off. It's not warm here, but I've took my slippers off bare feet because that's another thing, isn't it? Even though it's not warm, bare feet. Planetary activity. Yeah. Yes, I did see they might be moving the Queen out of the UK on the 29th of March because they think UK is going to riot. I don't think they're going to riot because we're not going to be in the EU. They might be saying that because that might be a way to... I don't mean to get rid of them because we can't exactly arrest them, but a bit of an excuse. If you know how things work, you might know what I mean, but we'll be out without a deal because, otherwise there will be riots and she will have to go somewhere because we all know it's a bit part of that sort of thing, if you know what I'm saying. But yes, I did see that. I'll tell you what else I saw as well. Let's have a look at the pathetic news that I just don't watch. Yeah. Yeah, it's being locked up or executed. So if they're saying in the news that's because they've got to do one because, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. Right, let me see if I can find this. Let's see what's popped up on the news. Yeah, exactly. So we've got Pope Francis again leads his, what was it, Toric Mass to the something of, I don't know, but he's in big trouble anyway. They keep going on about Egypt, claims of fraudulent writing inside. Well, Egypt's everywhere on air all the time. Trump. It's a conspiracy. Trump inauguration committee suspected of conspiracy to defraud the... let me see what this is. Here they go again with the false news by the Independent. United States wire fraud and money laundering. Oh, for God's sake. I can't wait for that speech, but I'll probably see it tomorrow. Ragnar's, the film, what's that? Man forced to sleep on the streets after universal credit. They are rubbish, as I'm on it, and they are, what doing? Trump team ordered to turn over documents. Ooh, what documents? Woohoo! Hi. Pope admits, is it clerical? I don't even know what it says. Abuse of nuns, including sexual slavery. Well, 2 hours ago. The BBC News, well, as if we didn't know what was going on there. Prince William is always in the news lately. Not that I know, but I just see it pop up. After voicing his concerns about something, I don't know. Oh, loads going on. What is that? Chinese New... Yeah. Loads of things to get people looking at other stuff as well, because we know something big's about to go down today. That stupid Jeremy Corbyn needs a kick up. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, they use a Cancerian mafia, whatever they're called. Right? But I do believe we'll be out, whatever they say. And if she's got to do one because of the riots, it's like, oh, why are you running away? Where's she going to go? Germany. What are you running away for? Not help the people. No, because you know we're all mad for some reason. Yes, I did hear that they said George Soros was arrested. I'm not sure if it's true. I heard he was dead. But then it's quite funny, isn't it, with all these arrests that are supposed to be happening. So we haven't heard of Soros, haven't heard of Obama, haven't heard of Hillary. People saying, oh, the tweeting. Anyone can tweet on someone's tweet. Well, we haven't heard of anybody, have we? Oh, yes, why it was all going on about the shutdown of this. What was going on over there in Gitmo? Ooh, yeah. Yes, the light is taking over the dark. Joe Mass pose. Dark to light, people. Why are you all looking over there? What the news said, something was going on over there, like what they used to do, but something has been going on. Oh, there's more than one arrest. Don't worry about that. There's a lot more than one arrest, believe me. Oh, yes. Bye-bye, Obama. Bye-bye, Bush. Bye-bye, Hillary. And all the little people that went along with it as well. Dark to light people. Maybe that's why I just can't stop drawing. And I saw someone on Instagram today who draw and stuff. I was meant to show someone's drawings a bit ago. I can't remember who it was, but I'll have to find out. And they're just drawing a big painting of an angel, and that's all I seem to be drawing at the minute. So, dark to light. Dark to light. I believe that all is under control. Of course it is. I was saying to my dad today, some people who were like, I will re-go over this again with the Q thing. Oh, it's this, that and the other. Trump got in because he's part of this and he ain't got anywhere without doing something bad because of his money. No, it's been in the plan since 30 odd years or something. He knew that one day he'd be where he is because he kept saying, didn't he? Oh no, I'm not going to run for president. I'm not going to run for president. It's not the right time. Now, it was the right time, the right place. There was three things. What is it? The right time, the right place, and the right man or something. I don't know. Of course it was. Yeah, timing. It had to be timing. I said to my dad, people don't understand. I'm not saying people are stupid. It's like how big it is, if you've seen the cube map of people trying to put the dots together, how big it is, been going for years, centuries. You can't just one day put a plan together and go arrest everyone. It's global. You have to catch them in it. You have to know who's connected to that. Yes, horrible things have happened to people, children, this, that, and the other, but still, we've had to get all this and find out and connect and get the alliance in that's global. Well, flat earthing or whatever, around the world, everywhere, to go for this at the right time with the right, I don't know, planetary timing, numbers, whatever they pick up, yeah, ET friends, you know, whatever's going on, the right time. It had to be at a certain time, because when the people do wake up, the others that are asleep, they're going to want evidence and this, that and the other, and it's all being done within the law. Now these other ones haven't been doing anything within the law. And by the way, Trump can build a wall, as we all know. He doesn't need to sign the whatever it is, because you don't have to do that. And also, if Obama wasn't really the president of the United States because he wasn't born in the United States and all that palaver that went on, does that mean that all the laws that he written in or whatever you do over there don't stand? Because, do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I've got something funny to show you. This was funny. This was hilarious. I just thought it was funny. This made me laugh. Nancy Pelosi, you ready for this? Security solutions. But the president is rejecting these bipartisan bills which would reopen government over his obsession with forcing American
taxpayers to waste billions of dollars on an
Bye.
expensive and ineffective wall. A wall he always promised Mexico would pay for. The fact is, President Trump
Like,
has
shut
chosen
up,
to hold
woman.
hostage critical services, health, safety, and well-being of the American people.
Oh my God, sorry, it's so funny. Look what's coming in. I didn't see this bit at the end. Look. Let me show that again.
Bills, which will reopen government over his obsession with forcing American taxpayers to waste billions of dollars on an expensive and ineffective wall. A wall he always promised Mexico would pay for. The fact is, President Trump has chosen to hold hostage critical services, health, safety, and
They're so funny on this side. They're not funny. God, that was hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, also JFK Jr. people. Are you ready for this? I had a discussion with someone about this because, oh, hiya, Dad. Trump is already building the wall. The Dems are stupid. He doesn't need their money. It's all optics. Yeah, he doesn't need the money because he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need anyone to sign anything to build that wall. That's why it's already getting built. He just likes to chuck it out there because they're thick. Also, if anyone's seen this video, now JFK Jr., I was having a discussion with someone the other day, trying to show them the pictures of JFK and videos and sort of stuff. And there was one picture, you know, the Where's Wally one, Waldo, a still one. And they went, yeah, but that's not his nose. I went, come on, prosthetics. Are you ready? You can tell it's him. He's got a piece on his nose. And if you don't think that, you want to go and look at some YouTube videos where the Korean girls take the chins up, they put extra pieces of like little latex in, it makes the nose look slimmer and all this, and they take it off with a pencil and you're like, oh my God, they don't even look like the same people. We know this, but watch this one. I've always said he had a prominent square lip under here. Can tell. Hi, bonjour. You can tell. So, here we go again.
How the darn paint works. I tried to fill all this in with
Look at the face.
based on
Right?
lower part of the nose.
Yes,
This
his
could be
nose
turned
slopes down
little
like a
more
beak.
to the left.
It's
which
his
tells
nose
that
with
might appear
something
more
on it. Or
of a
you can
beak,
tell. Look at his
or
lips, square
beakish.
under here. Square under here.
But
He's hiding his
let's go ahead and
ears.
draw a hat on him.
But look at his ears. Look at his jawline.
I'm gonna stop because I'm not an artist and I can't even
It's
figure out how
him.
the darn paint works. I tried to fill
He's
all
got
this
glasses
in
on
with
so you can't
blue
see his
paint. I was
eyes.
gonna try to put blue and red and make
It's
the
his
cap on it,
face.
but I'm not even gonna bother. I'm
Look,
just gonna point out
cheekbones, side of the
that the
nose,
ratio,
mouth is the same.
because this is pretty much a similar
All it
facial
is his nose is slightly different.
angle. That nose is a straight nose from right where the eyebrows meet.
Look at this
It's like
one.
the eyebrows come into the nose. Here, this guy's
They
also
do
got
go
the
into the
eyebrows
nose. Look
come
at
right
that one.
into the nose.
Look at that picture. That is him.
The nose is relatively straight.
You could have easily
Just as
put a
this
little
one
bit on there.
is coming down. If
Hiding his
JFK,
ears. Your ears are a big
after all,
giveaway.
if he is alive and he's trying to hide himself, I'm sure he could have.
Yeah,
even had
women
some
do see
minor
what men wouldn't normally
facial
hide. Yeah.
reconstruction, very minor. He might have took out, that little bit of a bulb on his nose, which would refine his nose out just a little bit more. This guy seems to have a more refined nose. But when I look at
So he could have had his nose done, but I think he knew about Hollywood makeup and stuff. Oh, I wouldn't think that, Doom. That's what they want you to think. No, he's not. You need to go on Netflix and go and look at Trump the American Dream and watch how he spoke of what he knew. And he said, keep your enemies close, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The book, The Art of the Deal, that's what he's doing, deals around the world. He's not causing wars. Everyone thinks that because, oh, he's a politician, and that's what they do, both sides of the coin. He's not a politician, he's a businessman, because Hitler came out in corporations. He went underground and came out wearing suits in corporations. He knows he's a businessman. Keys to the Universe 369, numbers, geometric shapes and all that, numbers. He knows about numbers because he's a businessman. He's a businessman. The US needed a businessman, not a politician. He is not a politician. So, not in the New World Order, because like me and my dad said, why the hell would you go on for nearly all the time that Trump's been in? All this energy wasted when you could have been doing the plan of the New World Order and let Hillary in doesn't make sense. But if you know about Q, you'll know. Nah, he's a businessman. It's what the whole world needed because that's how they got us. They sell the corporations of food, big pharma and all that. They're all corporations, big corporations. They needed a businessman to come in, not a politician who doesn't know about numbers. I mean, look at Pelosi. She didn't even know what she's talking about. Them two got assassinated, which they have tried, yeah, and Tesla, 369 Tesla. Trump shouted out 369 because, yet again, Trump's uncle knew Tesla had his workings. Tesla knew Maria Orkic, which was connected to Hitler with the bell, because with her hair, the Vril Society, which weren't bad by the way, people just think it was because it was connected to Hitler. No, he said she can carry on doing what she's doing because she wanted humanity, just like things for humanity, just like Tesla. But obviously they got in there, Hitler, but he said, you can carry on doing your work, but you must tell us what's going on and give us the information, that you're receiving with your antennae of hair. That's what happened. Yeah, John Trump. So you've got Trump called John, Donald J. Trump, his uncle, and then you've got John. 3 Johns. John in the Bible, was there anything like that? Just saying. Yes, many leaders do suffer Kuru disease, but Trump isn't one of them. She is, Hillary, always like this. But not Trump. Trump's trumping. He's trumping the cabal, as we know. Boom. So, yeah. So, you can tell that's definitely him.
Curve of the nose, the relationship of the end of the nose to the lips.
Look at the mouth.
The distance from the end of the nose to the lips. A little bit of a dimple at the
covering his ears. Sorry.
The chin.
Covering his ears. Big giveaway.
Even the hairline here.
Covering his eyes. Big
comes.
giveaway. Big stupid hat on. Covering his hairline. Big giveaway. And all it is his nose. Oh, it doesn't look like him because of his nose. Well, prosthetics, people. Trump stumping chumps in that. Yep. Pelosi can not only... Where's that gone, Dad? Pelosi can't even... I could be president of the United States. She just... Scroll back. What? Oh, Space Shot 76. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of his videos at the minute, so I will go and watch that. Yes, and he's got 45 on the cap for the 45th president, and it was the Where's Waldo, where's Wally over here? I did say, remember, last year, because don't forget I did about 9 videos on Vincent Fusca and John, shouting out, painted a picture of him, still believing, we know. And I did joke, didn't I, going, oh, they're going to bring a book out called Where's Wally? Because when the book comes out, the greatest story ever told in the film that we all know about. And then we've got the Where's Waldo and Where's Wally, Where's JFK. Also, I love this that my dad sent me the other day. It was cute. Where is it? What's this frog? And it says, he's laid back. And it says, I will watch it. God and Trump, yep. God sauce and all that. Somewhere, many years from now, I will recline while gazing into the clouds and relieve the glorious moments we are living today, a time where a merry band of nuns contributed to the saving of all humanity, smiling and knowing that I was one of them. I just think it's dead cute. I read it, the frog. Oh, look at his little belly. Tickle, tickle, tickle. It's very cute. My nana never liked frogs. I don't know why. Oh. Should be smoking a cigar. But I thought it was funny. What else was there? Oh yeah, no surprise. We all know this. This is Macron. Being groomed when he was a schoolboy. The woman was his teacher, now his wife. If anyone didn't know, but a lot of us knew that. Not surprising, is it? And then my dad sent me this, me when it's all over. It's the frog, you know, having a fag looking out. But don't forget, Dad, when John John comes out, what did you say? You'd give up smoking? Remember. Remember you're a womble. Da, 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 da. Remembers the wombles. So I've not really been looking around that much because I'm just waiting for, well, tonight, but I won't see it till tomorrow unless I sort of wake up around that time. No, Pelosi's got no brain cells at all. Have you seen that one where she's like, she can't even speak? I don't know if I've got it on here. Have I got it on here? Could be this one. Is it this one?
In the legislation.
Listen to this. I mean, this
there's
woman.
not going to be any war money in the legislation. However, if they have some suggestions about certain localities where technology, some infrastructure, as I said, about the ports of entry, we might need more ports of entry. We might need some roads. That's part of the negotiation. It is not a negotiation for the president to say. What Congress, what did he say today? Congress is, it doesn't matter what Congress does. I knew that he wanted it all to himself. I mean, oh, really? A president who wants to have Congress be completely
Is she real?
in how we meet the needs of the American people? No, come on. So let them work their will. I'm an appropriator. See, that's where one of the places I was forged. Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Shall we go to that subject on the president? Intelligence and appropriations. And they know their brief, they know their limitations in terms of financial resources, and they have to choose the best way to use the money for the American people.
I feel sorry for her because it's like she's not got the words, you know, on the screen, one of them things to say, and then she doesn't really know what she's saying, or she's forgot the script, obviously. But it's like she thought she was third in line to be president. I mean, hello, Democrats, what are you thinking? Like, hello. Got her out of office. God, get her out of. Oh, she'll be out. She's out. She's out anyway. Apparently, I think in the State of the Union address after, I think my dad or someone said to her that she's meant to be sat in the background behind Trump. I think, I'm not sure. So when he's talking, you've got to watch her face because some people go, "Oh, it's all acting." No, it's not. You'll see. It's just, yeah, Gitmo, Gitmo, Gitmo. It's just like at the Bush funeral, people go, "Oh," or some people have said, "Oh, it's acting." It's like, you don't act like that. Jeb Bush, you don't act like that. Isn't acting when he absolutely had diarrhea down his leg because, you know, what happened or what was, well, we know something's happened, what was said on the note or whatever. Bush's face is not distracted because his dad's died. It was, he knows what's going down. Or he flips and gives the information so they know they're all going down. That's why Jeb Bush was like, oh, that's not acting. People say it's a world stage. Yes, it is a world stage, but Trump's playing them on the world stage at their own game. Boom. That's what it is. And he didn't stay at the funeral, by the way. He went. He didn't stay till the end. Why the hell would you want to stay with those people? People say, oh, look at him sat there. Yeah, he has a poker face. I mean, you just want to smash the faces in, basically, wouldn't you? But you can't do that. Everything's got to be done in the right way, within the law, and everything proper. They don't do things proper. So they can't come back and say, that was this, that was treason, that was against the law. No, you lot do that against the law, just like in our country, Theresa May and everybody else and all over the globe, flat earth, whatever. The same. It's got to be done within the law, and this, that, and the other. So, yep, that's how it goes. But it's about to change. New change. It's a good change. Some people don't like it, but the old guard is being taken down. That's why people are going mad about certain things. That's why it's not, people are waking up slowly. That's the best way to do it, because there'd be more riots and stuff like that. Things may have to go down. If things do go down, I think it'll only be a week or so. It won't be any longer. It might be a few days, because Sorry, the old guard has to be taken down because it was never working for us. The Federal Reserve was never working for anybody. This is global as well because it's global, monarchy and all that, UK and, all that sort of stuff. It has to be done in a certain way, and there's things that people aren't going to like, but we're going to have to get used to it. It's like people going about Brexit. We weren't in the EU years, fine, and it worked, and we had our fishing seas and all that. We're not, the deal means we're still in. That's what the deal means. Oh, we're leaving. I'm not leaving in 9 years, but we can leave with a deal. No, a deal means they're still controlling us. We don't want to be controlled off another country. It's every country for their own, but we can all, make deals and trade and still be friends. But another country can't be telling another country what to do. We all should be living in peace and harmony, but we don't need the EU telling us what to do because we know what they want to do. They were coming over. And America was the last beacon of hope over there. That's why people say, what are you looking at America for? America falls, the whole world falls. But America hasn't fell. So, yeah, because the whole world's winning right now. In the spiritual sense as well, both. Because some people say, oh, it's not important to look at the physical. Oh, yes, it is. Because we are still part of the physical. It is very important, more important than anything right now. But to be on... I'm on both sides of it. Both sides of it. Yeah, we've heard about Mad Dog and all that. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Thank God. I mean, also, if you believe in timelines or things can be changed on certain things that have come in, or certain things had to come in at certain times with energy alignments or whatever, or we have to be in alignment with something at a certain time, and then we all shift up in consciousness, because that is what I believe. That is what I believe is going on. And people want it. It's like I said the other day, there's more people in this world, realm, whatever you want to call it, that want good and peace for everybody. We don't want to see people fighting. The fighting and the wars are just caused by the elites, so we're paying for certain stuff and we're still working for them, and it's to do with, we know what it's all to do with. It doesn't benefit us, it benefits them. No one with a good moral compass, because that's what it's all about, wants that for anybody, any colour of skin, any race, religion or gender. We all just want to be the same because we are all one, but we have differences. We live in different countries with different traditions, and world traditions are beautiful. That's why you go on holidays, to see other things that other people do in other countries, different food, the way, there's different food and traditions and dancing and stuff like that. It's different, and we can go on, plan to save the humanity, exactly. We want to see that, but it doesn't mean like New World Order, because we know what was coming in there, even if people think it didn't. They were bringing the satanic sort of their beliefs in, weren't they? That was going to be the whole one world order. That's why the world has been going to crap with all these things that don't make sense, with paedophilia, this, that and the other, because we're bringing one world order, and that's the one religion thing, or whatever you want to call it, that they wanted to bring in, was theirs. Oh, Ginsberg was supposed to have been at a show the other day. Well, if she's well enough to go to a show, she's well enough to go to work. Where's she? So, it's not a one world order that's coming in. It's a new world that's coming in. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. We might have to go back to a few different things. I don't know. But if you're willing to do it, we don't need much, do we really? When you think about it, roof over your head, food to eat, clean water, to get out in nature, clothes, that's all you really need, isn't it? We don't need all this other stuff, really. Back to basics a little bit, if we want to. Some of us will, maybe some of us won't, but when you realise that's all we need, and they just do things to keep us paying for energy and pumping advertisements out there to get you buying stuff all the time, to get you, because your ego wants to buy stuff all the time because it's in fashion, because it's a trend. And then the trends go all the time, don't they? The reason why they go all the time is because they want you consuming all the time and spending your money, when really, if you're only maybe trading with people for clothes, that sort of thing that they used to do years ago and all that sort of stuff, you wouldn't need that much money. Therefore, we wouldn't have to work that much, because we're greedy. We have to work that much, and then people moan that they have to work more hours. It's like I was thinking, people start work at 9 o'clock, say, but your kids start school at 9 o'clock. Why can't we all start a bit later? like, if the kids went in at a certain time and the parents went in a bit later, you wouldn't have all this thing about trying to get people to look after your kids and they all finished when the school's finished. No, because they want you watching and they all watching. It's because I'm watching. Because you put watching. They all want you paying for your kids in nurseries and keeping them sat down and having no money. And it'd work out better if like we didn't have to work that much and you had more time to sit with your family and your friends and your kids. Because we don't need to be sat like that all the time. Hi. Yeah, I've got to clean out again. I tried to do it, but it's like, you don't need as much. I like going to, I'm not saying I'm always in there, but, you know, thrift stores, you don't need as much as you think. You have women, you have loads of clothes and then you shove things in the back of your wardrobe. Like, I'm going to wear that when I go to this event or the, and it's sat there in your wardrobe. And I bet you only wear some of, like, your favourite things all the time. But it's like, you don't need all this stuff. It's just stuff. I want more plants. That's what I'm trying to get in house. Bring the outside in as well, but make sure you do get outside in the sun. As I was saying before, we are all solar beings, light beings, and sitting in and it coming through your window, I get a lot of light anyway. It still isn't the same, so that's why I can't wait for it to warm up. I sat out the other day, I did the video, sat in the cold, it was great, saw the sunset come in. Not the sunset, the dawning of the day. But I can't wait for it to warm up a little bit because last summer was just brilliant in the garden and just... And if you can't go out for walks and stuff, be in the proper sunlight. Even if it's like before work, if you've got good weather now anyway, obviously we don't have brilliant over it. And sit with a brew for 10 minutes before you go to work, just get that sun on you. I know, we do have two suns. Oh. Yep, love and peace is all we need to make the world go round. Yes, it is, Tapper. That's what it is. My stress relief. Yes, my dad's stress relief is 97 mile backing of your dad walk through the Highlands of Scotland, camping, walking, living, third time, April 2019. Yeah, my dad's going for the third time. Dad, I could do it with you, but I don't know what's going on with my knees at the minute. I just can't walk. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, ugh. But let's just see if I'm shining. Let's see. Wonder where the other one came from. Sun Simulate. I don't know what's going on with all that. What time is it? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes, I'm very glittery now because it seems to be when I'm talking about the things I like to talk about. This one. Oh, also, can't see. Also, I was thinking about this today. Oh, it's over there. Let me go and get it. I can't get up. So I got my wooden comb because some of them were saying they were moustache brushes, I thought, and so it's a good size because I just thought I don't want to be brushing my hair with plastic. I want wood. Also, back to this, people. This is a little face one. I've not used it for ages. Have you heard of body brushing? Body brushing. You don't do it when your skin's wet. You do it before you get in a shower. And then make sure you have a cold shower. I do it warm and then do the cold one, like, and it makes you breathe, because breathing's very part of all this. Breathe. I'm thinking, you're getting a bit shiny and you get fluoride water on you because it's everywhere on your head, on your body. If you're bathing it, you're showering it, you can't really get away from it. Start body brushing, getting all your dead skin cells off, because it might be getting some of that off, if you know what I mean. Because this is very good for you. So I'm like, and you brush up to your heart as well. So I've got one for my face and this one. Yeah, walking's brilliant. I love walking. I don't drive anyway. So I went food shopping today. I had a backpack on. I've got sore legs, but I did it. A backpack on. I thought I'd only come out with 2 bags. 2 bags in this hand, 2 bags in that hand. Backpacking with my tins on. It killed me, but I always have a game of don't put your bags down. So I'm walking down the street like this, I'm like, weights. I'm thinking, oh, weights. So, yeah, weights. So I just thought, oh, well, that's my form of exercise. Because, sorry, people, we do get too lazy because jumping in a car is easy. I mean, it's only like a 10-minute walk, but when you're carrying a lot of shopping. And then a guy came past with a little shopper. He wasn't that old, and there was me with 5 bags, like, yes, I'm Shira. Shira. The divine feminine, as I call it now. So I was there with my 5 bags, thinking, yeah, Shira, and a plant. Magnesium. Yeah, I'll have to try that. Well, I would go on that walk with my dad if I could get rid of this at the minute. I've been trying. I'm going to have to start meditating on it because it's just weird. It's really, really weird. And this one, you do your face with. So, it might be a good idea to slough them cells off, people. See what's shining beneath. This one comes with a stick on it as well, so. But you brush up. I've had them for a bit, but I just forgot about them. I thought, I'm sure I've got some body brushes. Oh, I'm very twinkly. I know you can't see, I do this all the time, but... Oh, I can see it. Can you see it? Oh, I never get a good light, do I? There, you can see it a bit, sort of. There it is. Oh. Oh, it's 17 minutes past 10. It's because I got my torch on. Oh my god. What is going on? So... Oh. I can't get off the thing now. And... Oh, what's going on? Also... Oh. So, the film I was watching... Sorry, I didn't see any chat then, it didn't move. You can make your own magnesium too, Epsom salts. Yeah, I've had Epsom salts because I had a massive tub of it. I thought I brought a little box and I brought, and I've just running out. I've been doing that. Salt is good for you, salt cure. I have salt, I have Himalayan. Can you make your own? Oh, that same brush as mine, holistic. Yeah. We are getting some real nice dark clear skies. We are getting some nice dark clear skies. I've noticed that because I check when I'm in my kitchen and I'm like, hey, it's dark and you can see the stars. And so when it gets a bit warmer, I'll probably be sat out looking Loch Ness. It might be Nano Dolly from the Junior Engineering. Hope you're not because you are shining. Walking is the best exercise. Walking is the best exercise. Yep. You're out in the sunlight because think about it. Oh, my eyes. Think about it. When you're in a gym, that's why I don't go to a gym anyway, and I can't exercise at the minute because of my legs. When you go to a gym, you're in a building. You're not outside in the fresh air. Yes, it might be full of light, but you're not outside in nature. You're inside, closed off. Like kids are on the computers, closed off. Like everyone just wants to be in, closed off because that's what they do. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, they're hazel. Bit weird. Like they change colour. They can look green sometimes, you know. Yeah, connecting with nature because we are all connected when we are very, very connected to nature. We are very connected to nature because, like I said the other day, do you remember when I said I was in the garden last year and I pulled a weed out and I was like, oh, the little hairs on the stems, they all, oh, I just bashed myself in my nose with my nails. They all reach up to the sun, ow. And they have the little roots underground, like the little, you know, what do you call it, connecting, communicating networks like we do. Hair. We have, I said the other day, we have hair all over our bodies apart from the palms of our feet and the palms of our feet. Oh my God. The soles of our feet and the palms of our hands. But we have tiny little hairs. Obviously, I don't mean long hairs, but tiny little hairs because it's like the nervous system. It's like I said, when you go, oh, that went through me and my hair stood up on end. Yeah, because it's a receiver. It's an antennae. Thank you. They're just. I never used to like my eye colour when I was younger. I used to think, God, they're so boring. But I do like them now. But yeah, so think of it like that. And plants have that. Plants, if this was a real plant, it'd have little hairs up here. Feelers, feelers everywhere. Everything's connected. Think of the film Avatar film where they connect their hair, the long hair, to the animal that they them flying dragon things that they fly on, or the horses. They connect because it tells the animal where to go when they're riding it, or the dragon thing that's flying. They communicate through that, a bit like telepathy, which is what we used to do, and stuff like that. What we still can, but that's why they calcify our pineal glands and stuff. So yeah. Oh, the Milky Way. I'm sick of seeing lots of adults murdering shit. Oh, that's what I mean. That's why. Get ready. Yeah. They said, didn't they? They won't be able to walk down the streets. That's what Q said. Which we know because everyone will know. So we know who you are. Also on Friday, art-wise, I'll be showing you a little journal that I'm putting together with some lovely, what's this? What are them papers you get? I don't even know what they're called. Napkin paper with flowers on. Just a little cheap book that I got from Morrison's because I want to start journaling. I think I need to start journaling my journey down, so I'll remember, but it'll be an arty one as well. But I thought I need to start writing certain things down for me to keep for the future, to look back on, but also to art along the way. But I think when it's done, it'll look quite nice. But that'll be on Friday anyway, because this is not the art one. But I won't buy fake plants. No, I don't like fake plants. It's just that my mum got me this ages ago just to look a bit bushy. It does look real, but it's plastic, and I don't like plastic. But it's all right there for now, because I've got my little. I did do a little video the other bit. I've got my little, I've got my plants going on. They're all dotted about. I've got my plants dotted about the house, and I'm getting more. I'm like buying one if I can get it in sale when I go and get food. I'm like, I buy a little plant, and I've just, like I said, I've just bought myself. I didn't realise I've just bought myself an aloe vera because I was going to buy some aloe vera gel. Realised I got this from Morrison's today and went, hang on a minute, that's aloe vera, and it's got three plants in it. So I'm going to try and split them and put them in other pots. So I'll have three little friends. So this one's called Vera, aloe vera. This one's called Vera. And I do play 432 hertz music to them, and I do give them distilled water. So, bye, Dad. Are you going? Where's my dad? Did he say he's going? Gotta go walking training day tomorrow. Okay, Dad. See you later. Well, it will be a beautiful home when I've, because all the walls are white, but I want all my artwork eventually on the walls of things that keep me happy, because that's what I think you've got to do. You've got to do things that make you happy. What did I see today? Oh, this will make you laugh. See, this woman is called the Green Lady. I don't know if you've heard of her in America, but she's happy with everything green. But that's just her, and that's what she wants to do, and that's what keeps her happy. So, hey, that keeps you happy. Where is it? I'll show you this. That's why I love drawing and stuff all the time, because it's what keeps me happy. Some people like going out doing stuff, some people like, it's just whatever you like to do. So, the Green Lady, look at this woman?
Welcome to Headspace.
I'm gone.
So no matter what's going on in your life right now, no matter how many thoughts are racing around your mind,
We've got the blue lady, the green lady. How cute is she?
I wanted to be an artist. I started, and he didn't really care for an artist. The water is aqua green, deep, rich greens. I painted all the palm trees, and from that point
I'm gone.
on, if I find something that I really like in terms of clothing and what I wear, I make it green. These are my overalls.
But
I
maybe
grew
she likes
20
green
years.
because
Enough to really
she's in the garden. Look.
carry it through.
Look at that
When
garden.
you're young, you tend
Beautiful.
to think you look good in black. As you get older, you realize color is so much fun. I will continue to be green because it's so...
She likes all green. She could have mixed it up a bit, but that's what makes her happy. And she's in the garden. Garden. Love people. Yeah, because that's what she loves to do. That's what makes her happy. Don't care about what anyone else thinks. Do what makes you happy. Don't do stuff because it's a trend or it's this, that and the other. Do what makes you happy. You want to be the pink lady? Be the pink lady. Do whatever. Do you think the royals are ready to flee? Well, the reckoning reporting, but you know what the news are like, full of lies anyway, that they might be doing one on the 29th, Brexit, in case it kicks off and there's any riots. So they might be, going somewhere, but we'll see, because the EU are just, you can do one. Going on my spiritual journey in April too. Geniuses choose green. Well, yeah, not tired of winning. Green's a very good colour, as in, it's not my favourite colour, but I like pinks and peaches, but it's a colour of earth. And also, is that what the colour of heart chakra? Is it? Anyone? I'm just thinking, I thought, is that the colour of the heart chakra? The chakras as well, when we're going about these chakras, these are your, I'd say your human chakras, aren't they? What's above is spiritual, isn't it? Some say that there's nothing above crown chakra, but there is. I'm sure it's green. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's not. And I have a book, actually. Green. Oh, let me go and see. Down. Do you know, I'm sure it is, but I could be totally wrong. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. I think it's green. That looks green to me. Loving nature. Heart chakra operates the physical as well as the emotional. Funny, because that's what I'm talking about. Does it say what colour it is? Gold, copper, metals, rose. Isn't it green? Does anybody know? Take them to the EU and keep them. Yeah, they can move there and stay there for all I care. Definitely. I think it's green. It looks like green in this light. Green. Which makes sense because, isn't the heart of our planet Mother Nature, Gaia? Rose probably have the underground. Yeah, but they do, but the Alliance know about it. A lot of booms going off. A lot of booms went off in Under the Sea. 'Cause someone's saying about watching that video with the new film that came out with submarines in it, because things under there. Are we actually having war? Are we actually having war in space, in water, or war down below in the depths of the sea? And we all know about the there's lots of tunnels and things all around the planet, and a lot of booms went off in America. They know about the hideouts because that's where they were going to go when they nuked America and set World War III off. But I think the heart chakra is green. Looks like it. Hi, Fifth World. Is the heart chakra green? Looks like it on here, seeing as that woman was really into a green. I think it is. I think it is. But I can't wait to grow these, because one snapped off and I was like, it is aloe vera. I was like, I've got some aloe vera. But yeah, I think it's green. So green is a comment. It's coming. Ooh. Well, that's why I always see that colour. I always see this colour blue. As I just, like I was saying before, I believe the sun, Christ consciousness, the sun is the S-U-N, not the S-O-N. And we are solar beings, light beings, solar beings. Like I said at the beginning, we work off light. Love and light, that's all there can be. And that's why I said we get moody in winter, especially in the UK when we don't have a lot of sun. Because people say, oh, you know, what? Like I said, you're on holiday, you feel happier, you feel energized because you're in the sun. You don't get a lot of sun, you feel crappy. No. Yeah, Fifth World's work is beautiful. That's what I mean. People see different things. Like you've got Dave seeing orbs at the minute. Fifth World sees all these things up above. That guy, like, that was unbiased on the fence, the guy with the long hair, sees all them faces and things. It's amazing. But what you see when they come out and do this, it's like water. The water's above. I do believe the waters, because waters hold light, frequency and sound. But your work is amazing. See, that's why I believe people, we're all getting in different things. Like you see that. Other people see orbs. Other people get downloads of whatever they want to say, or channeling, or they work through different things. Or I believe mine comes out of my art. I believe because certain words want to come onto paper when I draw. I always have to write something, like I said. Remember who you really are, a beautiful being of light. Well, if you have a lot of sunshine, you probably think that about rioting, you know, it's just and there's the humming, I'll have to show you this when it's finished, there's a little hummingbird, when it's all done in. Aloe vera is great to treat burns, yeah. Have a plant in their house. Well, I've got one, I can split it into 3, so that's brilliant. Anyone in the US, check out one. Cloudy, yeah, warm blue. Oh yeah, that makes me think of that. Tiffany blue, colours, water. What about Walmart? You're not talking about FEMA camps, are you? Because that's not happening. Is that what you mean? What do you mean? Oh. Well, Q knows over there, doesn't he? About all that sort of stuff. But what do you think about this? Do you think that's good? Because years ago we would have been using wooden combs and bone. I don't want to, says me with this in, I don't want to brush my hair with plastic. I think you've got to love your hair, people, and stop messing with it. Stop dyeing it. Stop putting chemicals on. See how far I get with that. Should we get our popcorn? Yep, again. I know I won't be able to watch it tonight. I'll be watching it in the morning. It's soon. Yep. Oh, David Wilcox as well did a great video on yes, he's over on Edge of Wonder, but he's also done one on let me see which one it was. Explaining about how things have gotten in that stupid. You're nervous. Don't be nervous. It's coming. Right. So that was the Edge of Wonder. Where's the other one? I have to go and find this now. I heard Toys R Us was supposed to be making a comeback. I don't know where this was. Where was this? Clearing the Fear programming. Exactly, because that series on Netflix that I said's called Night Flyers, that was about fear and it was about thought when they thought it was this lad making these things happen, but it was the mothership because the mother had died and it was the energy in the mothership in space. It was people's thoughts, and because they thought they'd saw something, it was their fear that they were thinking too much on, comes into reality sort of thing. It's fear. That's why they put fear mongering out all the time. Keep you in fear is going to stop you ascending, whatever, stop you coming out of the program. It's going to stop you because that's what they want, and that's what David Wilcox was talking about today on, I can't remember what I saw it on now. Oh, this one.
We used to be hoping to find
it's on. It's David Wilcox, but it's Steve Bear again, and it was
All right, welcome to Wisdom Teachings.
the Cabal
David Wilcock, and
update.
in this episode, we are going into the downward
spiral of them.
Through its think tank, the Rand Corporation is in fact heavily advising Sony, and we even found that the CEO of Sony was also a major advisor in the Rand Corporation. So this is and it totally transforms society. But up until now, we have the luxury of denying that there's anything paranormal going on at all. You can believe that the government is what they tell you. You don't have to believe in vast, dark conspiracies of multinational entities that care not who is elected because they control the financial system. You still have the luxury of denying what's going on. And it's amazing, too, how often people who deny that stuff become angry, aggressive skeptics and think that they can decry anybody who is investigating this. Is defrauded counterparties in emails, telephone calls, and electronic chats. The settlement agreement allows Deutsche Bank to keep its operating license in the United States.
Just a small town boy.
And said, oh, no one on the management board knew about the misconduct. Yeah. And get this, that the cargo belonged to the Central Intelligence Agency. Oh my God. You want to see the cocaine? I think you do. Boom, here we go. What?
It was talking about some guys years and years back that got caught with cocaine doing something, and it was the CIA or the FBI, CIA, whatever. They pulled the badges out. Cocaine, really. Who was funding all that? Bush family? Was one of the Bushes in the CIA? Yes, I do think he was. So if you want to go and check that one out, it was really good. It was on Steve Bear, and it was the David Wilcox, Cabal's, well, their fall down really. It looks like this. You can't see what he's talking about. He's showing you stuff because that's just a still picture of him, but it's brilliant and it makes sense, and he does do a bit of the Q stuff too. So, yeah, exposing all the lies, that's what it's all about. Like I said, it's all connected. Doesn't matter if you don't believe in Q and all that. Everything's about exposing all the cover-ups to do with every conspiracy theory, what they call, exposing it all, and we're exposing it all, the lies. And there has been little bits of disclosure and stuff like that because they have to bring certain bits out, and he does talk about that, and it does make sense. Yeah, I was involved in that. Yeah, the Clintons were. Yeah, all this stuff. But then when all this rolls out, the indictments, all this, that, and that, then it's like the other stuff behind that, and then the other stuff behind that, and then the other stuff behind that. So when people who've been a bit of asleep have got used to this, then there'll be that. Then there'll be that. Then it's going to go into all the civilization, lost civilization stuff, and everything else. The spiritual, paranormal world that is all around us with different dimensions of things that people are seeing now. That's why people are seeing them. So it doesn't matter if people go, oh, it's not real. It is. Because people are seeing it. John of God. John of God. There's a lot of arrests gone down. There's a lot of arrests of people getting arrested for trafficking people. There's loads of stuff that they're not putting in the mainstream media, obviously, because they don't want people to know. They just put optics out and different things to get you looking at something else or saying it's not real. Yeah. But all that will be seen for what it is. It is tragic, but it's coming, people. It's coming. I know it's sad, and there's loads of things people are going to find out that's awful. And people said, oh, we could have got it in sooner, this could have happened sooner, but they've had to take it down. It's worldwide and it's massive. But just to know that this is the end of all this is good enough, do you know what I mean? For those poor souls of everything. Everything. No woman, no crime. And like Bob Marley said, and I listened to it in 432, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Not even in the same tune. Everything's gonna be alright. Wonder if Ginsberg's clone will be. Well, they reckon she's supposed to be sitting behind him. So when he's talking, you'll have to look at what her face is doing. She'll be like this. Like that. Oh no, Thingy's supposed to be sat behind him. Not her. Her who can't speak, Pelosi. So you need to watch her face. If Ginsberg's not there, you know what that means. MagDog talks about a crazy fast new tech plane. Oh yeah, there's new tech out there now. Triangular. There's a lot of tech that's going to come out and people are going to be like, wow, ooh, new technology. It'll be like, yeah, it is, but it's really, really old actually. That's just what they're showing you now, but there's more. And where did that technology come from? About 100 years behind. Anyway, I'm going to go because my feet are getting cold. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow, I don't know, when I've seen the State of the Union thing, which I probably won't be up for, so I'll probably get to see it tomorrow unless I miraculously wake up at that time. And with one eye, I might watch it and listen to it, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I did sing that the other day. I'm not singing that now. That was just a spur of the moment. God, spur of the moment. Yeah. What's going on? Nothing. Thought someone had sent me something in Discord then, but they haven't. Oh yeah, the Clinton thing, but who knows about that? Where is she lately? Where are they? Do you know what the Union of the States going to be? Big day today, the 5th. Oh yes. Isn't it National Disaster Day today? Could someone please tell me? Because we know things happen on certain days, like National Dog Day, when every dog has its day, and somebody died on National Dog Day, though that name we didn't talk about. Is it? Is it National Disaster Day? Not for us or you, for some people? Is it? I don't know. In America, is it National Disaster Day or something? I don't know. Yellow mellow. I am quite mellow today. When I'm like, oh, it's because I'm like, wow, we're winning though. Listen. No, I didn't. National Dog Day, National Guinea Pig Day. So anyway, no, I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. Nope. Year of the Pig. I thought it was National Disaster Day today or something. You know, they have these days. Oh, the Chinese Year of the Pig today. Oh. Yeah, but you know, like in America, they have these national days of National Popcorn Day or something. Things always happen. Your that video had sound but no video. Oh, I don't know. Which one? That was the latest one I did. And it's got sound on it. It was just me talking a little bit over it, but no. National Day of Love. Oh, yes, it could be. That's coming up soon, isn't it? Valentine's Day. Anyway, I'm going to go and get a brew, and then I've got to reading a bit of a book about a time traveller going to different realms under earth and all this sort of stuff. That'll be good. Your art 1 2 days ago. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll have a look. Dolly, you are so relaxed. You're getting into your swing at home, aren't you? What do you mean? Why am I not? Am I normally stressed? Because I'm sat here, but I'm normally sat over there. And it's a bit more dim in here and a bit more, the light's not in my face, like I said, I was feeling a bit like zoned out today. That was it. When I said I felt quiet in my head, I just felt very zoned out today, like very like, I can't even explain it. Like Sunday was very like, wah! Today I was like, not sad or anything, just very like, I don't know. Nothing was going through me, it just zoned. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's impulses that are going about, just feel very... I tell you what it was on Sunday why I was singing that song, because someone got the wrong end of the stick, is I felt very in love with, I know this sounds really corny, in love with Earth and everybody that's trying to do good for everything, everyone that's trying to put stuff out for humanity, everyone that's doing great videos, whether it's like when Dave, you were singing in Beanie, is it? And even art channels, just people who pump out lovely stuff that are giving to other people and very inspiring to people, or just making people happy or laugh, or just because you can see good people out there, like they try to pump out, oh, but people is bad, and yeah, there is a bit of shit going on at the minute, but there's so many lovely souls out there. I feel like crying. I wish we all lived next door to each other. Can you imagine a community? Wow. But there is a community all around the globe, and that's why it is good to communicate on here, because it is a community and everyone can see it. But I just feel like sort of, let's go back to better communities where everyone's helping. That's just what I Bye, Tapper. Well, I'm going now. You didn't stay as a message. Yeah, it's my birthday soon. I should be on for my birthday. I don't even know what day it is. That's what I'm saying about the divine feminine coming in before I go. Coming in with the masculine, because it's been too masculine, wars and all that. And that's why that just came to me when I wrote divine. And I call it feminine now. Magic number 9. Feminine is very earthly, motherly, you know. Yeah, I'm a Pisces. Nurturing, loving, women, divine sort of thing. Coming in. It needed it. Balance. It needs to balance the masculine and feminine. Shoved it out a little bit. Well, we're all coming back. That's why they tried burning the witches and all that. Then I'm watching something on Netflix called, a new one called Something Witch, and I thought, there are bad witches and the good witches, if you want to put it that way. There's both sides, but They knew, didn't they? Because they knew of the earth, how you work with the earth and all that. That's what it was about. That's what it's about. And they had long hair, didn't they? Antennas. Loved nature. Loved making potions, didn't they? Medicines, from the earth. Herbs, which is what we're supposed to be using. Not Big Pharma. Not saying it doesn't help some stuff, it does, but you know what I'm talking about. Tonight, a return to Camelot. Yes! So, I'm going now because I'm going to go and watch a bit more of maybe The Night Flyer on Netflix, I don't know. I might go to bed and I might wake up after, I don't know. I'll have to watch Trump tomorrow, probably, most likely. Oh, that's good. 94. You all get on with each other a lot in here anyway. Yeah, water. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. I'm going on about crystal fluid. Crystals, fluid, water. We are water. What is water? Frequency of light. And I'm a water sign. Just thought of that now. Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Water sign. That says it all. Water sign. There's me. I did this ages ago. Did this last year. Water sign. Swimming in the ether. I don't know. Q did say watch the water. A lot more things to do with the water. Lots of things to do with the water. Anyway, I'm going now. Yeah, I've not had any for ages, so that must mean the world's changing because I'm not seeing a lot of them, so that's good with the trolleys, So, anyway, what's your astrology for February? I'll probably see you tomorrow because once I've seen the Trump thing, I'll be like, yeah, did you see this and did you see that? And I think he did a Q sign the other day, so 33 watching, 34 now, there was 17 at the beginning. 369. So, yes. By the way, they go on about the 33rd degree and all that, but it's how you use it. It can be used for good or bad. Depends how you see it. So, I'll most likely see you tomorrow. So, keep them positive vibes.